When the market falls off hard or rips higher, what do you do? Do you have a plan in place to trade that move? Most traders are panicking and most likely losing money when we get a sharp move lower or a sharp move higher. I'm Steven, a former market maker and arbitrage expert, and today I'm going to show you a super simple way to trade a sharp move lower or a sharp move higher. Today, we're constantly getting sharp moves in the market because of the type of news cycle we're in right now in particular. A tweet sends the market lower, a tweet sends the market higher, a news story comes out that causes a sharp turn down, and most traders have no idea what to do in that situation. They're trying to catch a falling knife, trying to figure out exactly where to enter a trade when there's movement in the market. Because when there's movement in the market as a trader, you either feel like you need to be participating or you feel like you just missed out on everything. So today I'm going to show you, again, an extremely simple trade you can do when you see a fall off like this. I call this trade the waterfall trade. We're going to use a couple of different time frames, but the setup and the pattern is going to give a well-defined entry as well as a defined target to exit the trade. We'll also have a very clear stop because in this type of trade, and most traders, this is where they don't get this and they mess up and lose money. In this type of trade, the stop has to be relatively tight and there has to be no hesitation in taking that stop. So before I turn to the chart, I do have a cheat sheet that I designed that describes this trade, walks through it step by step. If you want that, just type reverse in the comments below and I'll make sure that you get that via email. Let's look at the chart today of the Qs. And this is the exact same chart on the NQs. So you could have traded the futures with this trade in the exact same way. When I see the market falling like this, right, straight down like a waterfall, thus the name Waterfall Trade, here's what I do. I switch from a 2-minute chart to the 1-minute chart. That's the first step. This is what that move looks like now on the 1-minute chart. But what am I looking for in the waterfall trade? How steep is the decline? It's an eyeball trade for me, but I'd love to see toward the end of the waterfall a large red candle. Because what I want with this trade is the market to feel a little bit of panic, right? If you tried to catch the falling knife somewhere in here because you thought, oh, here's support for the Qs, I want those traders to have sweaty palms at this point, right? For example, what I would see here is a break of this support level, right? So that's where if I'm long in here, I want this to hold. And it clearly doesn't. These guys that entered in here are now panicking. That's what I want to see in the trade. A rapid decline. If it's breaking support levels, all the better. Now what I'm looking for, and again, super simple, a green candle that closes at or above the prior red candle. I want it to close at or above this entire candle, so the high of this candle. If it has a wick, I want it at or above the wick. If it's just a body candle, at or above the top of the body. For instance, This candle has a high of 586.40. So I'm looking for a green candle to close, not to wick above, but to close at or above 586.40. This candle, this green, 2 candles later, closes right on that mark. That's my entry for the trade. A close at or above the last red candle. So entry is here at 586.40. The stop is the low of the move here. Now, again, what most traders mess up with this trade is not keeping a stop if it triggers at this point. To me, it's super important to keep this stop. And I may actually even get in the trade again if the waterfall continues lower, but only if I've kept my stop and taken that small loss the first time. With the market or a stock moving this rapidly, if I don't keep my stop, I can easily find myself in trouble on the trade. So I'm not looking for a close below my stop. I'm looking for any movement below my stop. In this case, that doesn't happen. So now I'm looking for a move higher. I'm going to go back to my 2-minute chart. Again, this is going to show up. That's my entry here at 586.40 or just above if the candle has already closed, right? Just above. I'm looking for a first target, sort of a minimum target that I want to get of the anchor line, which is the 20 simple moving average on the 2-minute chart. That's my first minimum target that I'm looking for. The real target that I'm looking for is the anchor line on the 5-minute chart, which is here at 589, let's call it 589.30. That's my real target on the trade. Here you can see on the 5-minute how that plays out. This is my risk. And the trade ends up being just over a 4R return. The returns on these trades in the waterfall trade and in the opposite, I call it the geyser trade. It's just the opposite, right? The stock or your ETF, the market is moving higher rapidly, and I'm looking to short that. It's just the opposite of what I'm talking about right now. But the returns can be really good on these trades because you get a snapback from being in an oversold state. And it's often, again, a fairly rapid move higher. So that's why I'm willing to enter this trade a couple of times. Say if this had gone lower and I was stopped out, I'm still looking to get back in the trade if I get another green candle closing above the prior red, at or above the prior red. Most traders will try to overcomplicate this trade. I want to keep it super simple. A waterfall, rapid decline, drop to the 1-minute chart, look for a green to close at the high or above of the prior red candle, entry there, stop at the low of the move. And I'm looking for, at a minimum, a return to the anchor line on a 2-minute chart. But my real target is the return to the anchor line on a 5-minute chart. Again, if you want the cheat sheet that goes through like a little more slowly exactly what I said, comment reverse in the comments below. These trades are happening all the time now with the news cycle we're in. And these trades are showing up both in the market and in individual stocks more and more. But if you don't have a plan for how to attack it, you're either going to miss out on the trade or lose money on the trade trying to time a top or a bottom. This is one very simple plan, simple approach to attacking this type of move. If this was helpful for your trading, please hit like and subscribe. And again, get that cheat sheet by typing reverse in the comments below. Thanks for watching.